stress bags. Remember that?
Shut up, brother.
No. Bang, bang,
yeah. Money make the world go round. I'm trying to get it all right now. Everybody worry about the crown being. Look, homie, I'm the man right now. Talking to a peon, kind of time we on. Don't hold like the kind of take eons. Got a little buzz, it's time to go beyond. Can't look back, no time to hit rewind. Yeah, she wants to do best class. I'm like, boo, you must ask. They pour way too much in your glass. Just move your hips like a whole glass. Get that gab, I talk that gift. Strut like up and I walk that shit. When I'm up, that's it. I'ma start living reckless. Get that bag, I'ma walk like this. Yeah, I'ma walk like this. Hit that lane, I'ma walk like this. Walk in the spot, but they all get lit. Toilet won't flow, let me talk my shit. Every song bang when they drop in hit. Said on the man, post stop, no miss. Over your head, next time, don't slip. Play your part, better read that script. Yeah, I'ma walk like this.
Alright, today's episode of the Wrestle Arc Podcast is brought to you guys by our friends at Fanatics.com, which is home to the WWE. Well, what the fuck? Oh, my phone buzzing. Huh? Okay. Anyway, so okay. So anyway, we want to thank Fanatics and the WWE shop. What the fuck? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have to interrupt the sponsor read because this is how we're starting off the Wrestle Arc Podcast today. Thank you to Fanatics.com and the WWE shop and all of our other sponsors. We just received a tweet. It's a very important tweet because WWE has officially confirmed John Cena's final opponent.
Oh my god.
You're not gonna fucking believe who it is. I can't even believe this. This is insane.
Who is it?
The final opponent that John Cena is going to be wrestling is none other than Disney's own Mickey Mouse.
What?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I
Mickey
can't.
Mouse
I
is
can't. I can't even believe what I am reading. And
Is this made up?
No,
no shit.
this is an exclusive.
Okay.
God. Anyway, hi.
I'm joking. It is made
Welcome
up.
to the Wrestle Arc Podcast. We're here with Peyton, Aled, Liam, Noble, and I guess I'm here.
Hi.
So
I'm here.
Yep.
we have
once you're
stuff to talk about. We have stuff to share. We have stuff to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly the biggest news that we actually need to talk about is this Karrion Kross guy who
Yep. Mm-hmm.
is gone. We
This
assume.
isn't nothing up with him.
Yeah, so let's get into that. So as many of you know, Karrion Kross put out a video
I did.
that pretty much listing off different things, and I guess he also did another person's podcast or radio show.
Yep.
And he talked about how WWE and I don't know, someone help me out here. Someone else. I don't exactly have all the facts, so someone got to help me out here. So pretty much Kross went on and to say that WWE offered him a contract
At the last minute.
at the last minute, but the problem is they offered him a contract, but his manager, Scarlett, did not get offered one.
There's also that he had 24 hours to take the offer or they were rescinding it, as he said on Eric Hawani's show. So, and basically he said, I want to keep the channels of discussion open for as long as I possibly can. But ultimately, the middleman that was named was the one arranging the deal over the phone. And obviously because he didn't answer or take the offer in 24 hours or refuse the offer in 24 hours, contract just ran down Sunday, 10th of August. So
Yeah. He stood up for his wife, basically. He was like, she's not coming back, then where did you
I'm not
get...
coming back.
Yeah, where you think I'm gonna go if she's not coming back, Like, his whole character's based around her being his manager.
Yeah, and I mean, like, you can't really have Karrion Kross without Scarlett. Like, it's a big part of his presentation. If you take away a half of that, you can't just have him go on his own. Like, Scarlett adds to the aura he brings. So you can't just say, "Oh, you want to offer me a deal, but you didn't offer my wife one." What's that about?
Yeah, and he would never go back without her anyway, as much as he wants to.
He made it clear he wants to go back because he sees WWE as home. But
yeah, but he wants to go back with her.
Yeah, he can't not go without her.
I don't know, man. I mean,
there's already been discussions with other major promotions. Yeah, his merch is still up, but that's because it's on clearance, which is usually what happens when someone who gets released or their contract expires.
But a lot of people thought it was a work because AEW hasn't reached out because obviously they thought it was a work.
Well, clearly they don't know anymore because you've had the
No one
situation, you've
anymore.
had the Seth Rollins situation. It's like
we don't know anymore.
No, but yeah, as far
as we know, they've already signed a new deal. We don't know.
Yeah, but apparently they've also had discussions with other major wrestling promotions, but they said if TNA was one of those, then they would just assume it's a work anyway. But
TNA would be the better option.
It would be the better option.
Yeah, honestly, TNA is definitely going to be the better option.
But, it's interesting. I mean, personally, I think he will be back in WWE. I think they'll come to some sort of a deal eventually. But I just want to call out all the fans that, pretend that they like Karrion Kross and they're like, we're going to hijack the show. There was zero "We Want Kross" chants on Monday. So, yeah, you all failed. You failed.
Well, I also think that the people that weren't going to cheer that were pretty much saying, well, Triple H was going to tell people, we were chanting, we want Brock or some bullshit.
Yeah, but Triple H wasn't on her, was he? So he can't say shit.
Yeah, but when everyone asked him about it, he was like,
but he probably would have gone on Twitter and been like, we heard you guys' chants, don't worry, Brock will be here. And then would have stirred up the shit even more.
Triple H only goes on Twitter to tweet about either a new signing, a pay-per-view, or to point at someone.
That is true.
But yeah, I mean, the fans were like, we need to hijack every single show. And I got an excuse from someone saying, but they were in Canada. So?
Wait, hold on 1 second. Everyone cover your ears real quick.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Oh, so you are awake. Okay, I thought Peyton was sleeping. Anyway.
I'm awake! I'm awake!
Anyway, personally, right, I don't get the whole hype on Karrion Kross. Never have, never will. Don't understand the whole "we want Kross" thing. He would never be a world champion. He, he's just there. He was just there. In a company like TNA, he could be the main guy. I mean, WWE, he would never get to that main event scene ever.
I mean, we talked about it last week. Like he was the main guy when it came to NXT. Like he was unstoppable in NXT.
Yes. So was half the other people that got called up.
Yeah, but then he got called up, and then it just.
And you haven't been used a lot at this point. Only just to use him for a mid-card scene or yada yada yada.
That's all he is, though. Mid-card talent.
I mean, he got shafted with some shit creatively in this first run. And then
Well,
Just
yeah, I
no
mean,
release
that
happened,
match.
then he got brought back, and then he was off TV sometimes for 2-3 months, and then even Paul Heyman was saying, okay, so you say you're off TV for another 3, 4, 5 months, whatever it is, would you want to take your talents elsewhere and show what you can do? And he went, no, because I believe in myself and I believe my future is here. And that is
Yeah.
admirable.
I mean, loyalty
It's
should
still-
mean something, but clearly it doesn't to WWE.
I think it's this whole situation is a good reflection of any job in real life as well. Like, any corporate promotion ever, or corporate business rather, would be like, oh, while your loyalty is admirable, we can still let you go. We can still negotiate at the last second.
Yes.
And if we to give you this ultimatum, you've got 24 hours. If you don't respond in 24 hours, you're gone. But you're easily expendable, you're replaceable, we can get somebody else who can do the same job as you, if not better. And I'll tell you that all the time. So it's kind of a reflection of real life work almost.
Yeah. And the other thing I don't get right is everyone shits on WWE when they release people, right? But the way I look at it, if WWE's not going to use them getting released is the best thing that could happen to them because they're going to go to another company where they're going to be used.
Yes.
Even
exactly.
then, if Cross goes somewhere else and proves everyone in WWE wrong, they're easily going to want him back, and then whether or not they'll then decide to level him up from there is up to them.
Yeah, like for example, if he were to go to TNA, which he previously was, he could be. He's going to the main event scene. He could be a TNA World Champ again, or whatever.
Yeah, but the problem with that is everyone will see that as a work, because then they'll see his whole contract thing with WWE as a work, because TNA and WWE are a partnership promotion.
TNA and
thing.
NXT and a partnership.
Yes, but NXT is a WWE, but it's a
Yes,
it's a
they
thing
wouldn't have
run,
him on
so-
NXT. I don't think they'd have him on NXT, to be honest. Otherwise, they would have just sent him down there.
Well, hold
He's
on.
too good. He's too good. He's too good for NXT, and then he's just about good enough for Raw's mid-card scene or WWE's mid-card scene in general, which is fine. You can easily,
I don't know.
in my
It's
opinion,
TNA,
be an
like-
Intercontinental United States champion. But
Yeah, but honestly, in my opinion, in my opinion, is Karrion Kross World Championship material in WWE? No.
He's never going to get there either.
He's not going there ever be, honestly.
He was the main event scene in NXT, but like you said, Aled, he's not. Karrion Kross is just a mid card superstar. That's all
I
he
mean,
is.
I mean, honestly,
Weren't you last week?
I thought. Hold on, shut up. I thought Cross was going to be the one to take Roman's title, but no. Never did.
You thought Cross was going to take the title off of Roman.
That's what they're going for.
I mean,
no, they weren't.
No,
They were just lining him up as an opponent.
Yes.
They were just lining him up as an opponent. Cody Rhodes was always the plan, long term. Cody
Oh,
Rhodes was the only one of the same.
I think Cross was only brought in for that, to do the whole hourglass thing, because it was like Roman's time as champion is coming close to an end. That's why.
Oh, speaking of Roman Reigns.
Which, by the way, we also learned that Roman's next opponent is Goofy. So just
Oh
remember
my
that.
god, yes, let's
oh,
go.
perfect.
Nah, goofy.
But no,
Nah,
hold on.
Goofy.
I kind of have an argument. See here, in that Aled said, if he goes to a different company, he'll be used more in a different company. Part of me agrees with that, but part of me also disagrees with that, because we've seen some guys go to different companies that we thought was going to be utilized a lot more, and we haven't seen them lately.
Like who?
Like Keith Lee, we haven't seen in AEW.
But Keith
Huh?
Lee's
Had a lot of
a rare
injuries.
case. Keith Lee's a rare case. He's had health issues. He's had injuries. There's a reason he's still out. It's because he's still
Still
doing
injured.
those.
Well, I'm just,
Because he worked himself down to the ground. You can't blame AEW when there's nothing they can do about him being hurt or having health issues.
Right.
Okay, hold on. What was I blaming AEW? I wasn't blaming
Yes.
AEW. I was just saying he wasn't. How did the words I'm blaming AEW leave my mouth?
He hasn't been used in the company and he's in AEW, so technically you were blaming AEW. It's the same thing as blaming WWE for Kross not being used.
Well, I'm
'Cause it
saying
is
WWE also kind of does the same thing where they sign a bunch of guys and aren't utilizing everyone as well.
WWE just tries to sign everyone because they're the biggest wrestling company in the world and they think everyone's going to want to sign with them.
Still think that Kross is going to here. What do we?
I think you should.
Shut
Kristen
the
Vega said
fuck
Peyton
up,
sucks balls.
Vega.
I mean, hi.
Okay then.
Nice. Yeah, I think well, personally, I think he'll be back in WWE. I don't know how long he'll take, but I think he'll be back. I think there will. But if he doesn't come back, then yes, he will go to TNA because he ain't going anywhere near a company with Don Callis in it.
No, absolutely not.
Which, hold on, by the way, did you guys see this one? I know that you guys probably don't see the same thing I see, but did you guys see on Twitter this fucking one wrestling Twitter? Like, this chick, she is, like, slamming everything whenever someone has an opinion on something in WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause she was like, oh, this whole Seth Rollins angle is nothing but bullshit and this and that. And people were like, well, what about Roman? He did it. He did the same thing that Seth did. And she's like fucking tearing everyone a new ass.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Roman didn't fake an injury.
Oh no, she's talking about like the group angle, and it's like, well, yeah. I mean, like fucking.
I mean, you got the Twitter warriors that think they know everything and anything about wrestling, and then if you confront them face to face and ask them 10 questions about wrestling, they can't even answer 2 of them. They're keyboard warriors. That's all they are. They won't say any of this shit in person. And guess what? The people that shit all over WWE, right? And the people that shit all over AEW, right? Those same people will still go to their shows. Those same people will still stream their shows. Those same people will still watch every single pay-per-view, every single show, every single week. You know? So what's the point in shitting all over it if you're just going to watch it anyway?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to really put a stand on it, if you don't like WWE, cool, say it, then don't watch it. If you don't like WWE, don't watch it.
By the way, Braun Strowman also responded to the Karrion Kross stuff. He says, they don't care about the fans, they care about nepotism, ass kissers, and their buddies.
Braun Strowman's a nobody. He always has been, always will.
2 weeks ago. He said that like 2 weeks ago. It's not news anymore. But then Braun Strowman, what did he ever do? Yeah, you're a former Universal Champion. You got that as a consolation prize in the pandemic. Congratulations. You know? And then eventually, you know, you come back for another run. You do your best to get guys like... Credit to him, you got Bronson Reed over a bit. But then obviously...
I did enjoy his feud with Jacob Fatu, but...
And Jacob Fatu, I was about to say that as well. But then you look at his work and all of a sudden he just like, you could tell his knees are shot. You know what I mean?
Yes.
He's just like, when he was running around the ring, you could see he was struggling to get from point A to point B every single time. Okay?
And his whole gimmick was move away, the chains coming through or something. I don't know.
Yeah, which I hated that.
The only time he was ever entertaining was in 2018 and 19 when he was flipping shit over all the time. That was it. That's the only time he was ever entertaining. And even I said back then that's going to have a limited shelf life. I was proved correct because eventually, after the pandemic was over, he was released and then he was brought back. And I said, oh, okay, so if they bring him back, is he going to do the same stuff? Yes, he did. And did I say that would have a limited shelf life then? Yes, I was correct about that as well. So
you were right.
Congratulations.
You were wrong.
well, before we get off this topic, but
Yep.
does WWE have a problem with like big guys? Like, because I've noticed lately, like they're not the hugest fan of like tall motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
They're not.
Like,
Especially with Dijak.
They just don't know how to use them properly.
Talatonga's a tall motherfucker.
I mean, the really big motherfucker that I think they're fans of is all the
They're using
time
Talatonga quite well, in my opinion.
Oh, jeez.
Honestly,
They are
yes.
actually using Talatonga quite well. Like, they're saying, oh yeah, be an unstoppable beast. And that's
He's a
exactly
tall
what he's
motherfucker.
doing.
What?
But no, I get the
Galeo?
8 or 9
So
or
it was-
something.
Where's
get the-
Almost, by the way? Anyone know where he is?
Almost has been talked about appearing at Is it Triple Mania? That show. He's
Yeah.
been talking about appearing on that show.
Yeah, Trouble Mania, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's probably going to appear on that show.
So the next topic that I kind of want to bring up is this fucking Gunther guy. Okay, listen, this son of a bitch.
Here we
Okay.
fucking go.
Oh, no.
I've had
Use your
enough
next
of
words very carefully.
I've had enough of him.
Funny.
Gunther was on the Undertaker podcast thing, which I know is a week old, but I don't care. I still want to bring it up because it's funny. Gunther said that a fan drove 9 hours to meet him, and he told that fan that he needs to do something better with his time.
What,
First
yeah.
off, Gunther, fuck you.
What guy?
Why you got tear a guy down like that, Gunther?
Poor guy, indeed.
Oh, yeah.
But he has a point.
Oh, God.
I mean,
He
I'm not
has a
going to lie,
point.
right?
Here we
He has a
go.
point. He has a point. Somebody drove
Yeah.
9 hours to get something signed or just to speak to him.
Just to meet him.
There's something better you can do with 9 hours of a day, okay?
Okay.
9
And I'm
hours
not gonna, yeah,
to drive
Peyton,
just to
where did
go,
you go?
oh, hi, you're my favorite wrestler. You know.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, but people do that all the time for shit.
2 hours, I'd understand. 9 hours? What the fuck?
Peyton, Vega's questioning you in the chat. He's asking, where did you go?
I'm right here, Vega. It's cold in my room.
He's practicing
see
his
you.
Magic invisibility cloak thing.
He's practicing what he's going to be
that's
doing
another
later once he gets
person,
off the
yes,
stream.
I'm cold!
He's auditioning for the new TV series of Harry Potter. Okay.
No,
Next week's Wrestle Arc Podcast is just going to be a Peyton Magic show.
I'm cold, guys.
But no,
Jesus.
Gunther,
Auditioning
right?
for the role of a Dementor.
No.
The whole Gunther
No.
thing, it's quite funny. He has a point, but, you know, he didn't break character, which is good, you know?
Yeah, Gunther's one of these guys I find in interviews. He very rarely, like, answers as if he's being Walter Hahn, which is his real name. Like, he's just there to do a job, promote the company. be in
He also
character,
has a
you know?
very injured nose.
Yeah. I still think he should be seen as last opponent. It's just me.
I don't know. I think he should be Mickey Mouse.
Gunther is Mr. Saturday Night's main event.
So this was another thing that, and again, I know we're just kind of bullshitting around, but obviously we have different stuff. First up, we got to hear from Led because he said that he wants to talk about his feelings on SummerSlam, and he's been kind of grinning about it, and I'm kind of curious as to what the hell.
Yeah, I want to shout at Triple H for something.
I don't
Okay,
know.
first of all, right, SummerSlam, fun. I enjoyed SummerSlam. SummerSlam was fun. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
CM Punk winning was absolute delusion, but you know they rectified it by having Seth and the real best in the world beat him by cashing in. Very good, well done. CM Punk can go and cry more tears. Then we had colourful John Cena back, which I loved. We all love colourful John Cena.
Yeah.
You know, he ran down to the ring. That was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Cody Rhodes
Perfect.
winning this title was also fucking delusion. That blonde bitch. Fuck you. And then the main thing I want to shout out Triple H about is
Mhm.
why the fuck did you not let Jeff Hardy jump off a ladder?
That's the
He
main
was right
thing.
there.
That's the
He
main
was right
thing.
there. There was ladders, and you don't let Jeff Hardy jump off a ladder.
I thought
Who
you
you
were
think
talking
you
about
are?
like
My
Brock
God,
Lesnar shit or
dude.
something.
No,
No,
Brock
you're
Lesnar
talking.
returning is fine. I don't get why people get so mad about Brock Lesnar returning. They're like, we're not going to watch the show now. Yes, you fucking are. Shut up.
You are
And
though.
just stay over there. You're still going to watch the fucking show.
probably-
Brock Lesnar's back. Deal with it. I don't care about that.
Yep.
We all know Cena's probably going to beat him anyway. But either way, Jeff Hardy was not allowed to jump off a ladder in a fucking TLC match. That is probably one of the worst decisions Triple H will ever make in his entire life.
Well, damn.
There you go. That was SummerSlam.
Didn't expect that from a lid. Ever.
That is.
If you watch our SummerSlam live stream, we shouted about it during the match.
Yeah, literally, because
Okay.
the Hardys did appear at SummerSlam.
I don't care about
along
Matt.
with the Dudleys.
Matt was just there. He was just there as a prop. He was just there. Jeff, though, on the other hand, there was ladders, okay? And Jeff,
Oh
You know,
my god.
Jeff and a ladder. You can't let him not be there with a ladder without jumping off a ladder. You know? I don't care if he has a match on TNA. Just let him jump off a ladder for once. You know?
I do understand what you're trying to say, yes.
You know? It's Jeff Hardy. Still. Yeah, Brock Lesnar returning. Yeah, I don't care. Radio called it.
And I don't get people are pissed off about that.
I don't understand
They're literally
how-
still talking about
Yeah,
the allegations. Like,
Listen,
Fuck
I've
those
seen
allegations.
people on Twitter say, "Oh, Brock Lesnar's been announced for these shows, so we will not be streaming these shows." I guarantee you, all those people will be streaming those
Will be
shows
streaming.
because they need it. Because without WWE in their life, they have no money in their life. Because streaming is how they get their income, and if they stop streaming because Brock Lesnar's there, they won't get an income. They don't get an income, they can't live. So, you know, get over your petty bullshit. It's just Brock Lesnar. John Cena wanted to face him. There you go. You're gonna tell John Cena no? I don't think so.
No.
Just grow up. It's a wrestling show at the end of the fucking day.
It is.
I mean, look, you can tell John no, but yeah, he'll still find a way to be.
I'm not gonna
I'm
lie
pretty sure
to
he
you.
said.
This may be the stupidest thing I'll ever say, but I also think it's very factual. I think John Cena has more power in that company than Triple H does.
Oh, okay.
You think?
that's not even stupid. But it is definitely 100% true.
I guarantee you, Triple H goes up to Nick Khan with an idea. They will say, we'll think about it. John Cena goes up to Nick Khan with the same idea. They'll go, yes, we'll do it. There you go. Also, Dwayne, you're a bold fraud. There you go.
Bald.
Bald.
Talking about SummerSlam, though. Well, not SummerSlam. After SummerSlam. Raw. What's going on with Naomi, people?
She's pregnant.
Is she?
I don't know, probably. Probably not. I don't know.
That's the rumor.
Well, I mean, you posted in general, Jay did not, or not Jay, Jimmy didn't
Hey,
proceed.
whoa, I didn't post that. Don't get me in trouble.
Hey,
Jimmy.
fucking yo.
Didn't proceed with caution.
Yeah, but that
Or
could mean
Big
anything.
Jim
That
didn't
means-
proceed with caution, so I'm gonna assume. Well, I mean, it's
Yeah, but that
Big Jim
means that
related.
could mean he stubbed his toe or something.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he stuck his toe.
I mean, Naomi and Jimmy were on Stephanie McMahon's podcast, and she mentioned that Becky Lynch having a baby while still an active wrestler was inspiring to her.
And so
So,
she said,
you
"Fuck it,
know.
let's do it."
And then her match randomly got pulled from Monday Night Raw. When she was there, she was backstage, and she's not injured.
Hmm.
So yeah, I think Big Jim did not proceed with caution.
Yeah, he was silly and didn't wrap his you-know-what-y.
Okay.
He didn't wrap
Yep.
his willy. Alright, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
But
I just
the
didn't
thing
want
is
to explicitly
now-
say the word willy.
If she's
He
pregnant,
didn't wrap his tallywhacker. Okay, there you go.
listen,
See?
if she's pregnant though, what are they gonna do in France? Because it's supposed to be Naomi with Stephanie McMahon.
They might have Stephanie beat
And
her.
with your dipstick, Jimmy.
vacate the title. Stephanie Vacca is still in the match, and then another person, number one contenders or something.
Or
just proceed to the match or whatever.
Or honestly, they might still do the match at Clash and have Stephanie beat her.
Yeah, but she can't have she's pregnant.
That's not a good idea if she's carrying a living fetus.
Well, we don't know yet, though. We don't know yet if she's
No, but I'm saying if she is. That was my whole point. If she is, what do they do?
But the thing is, like, the thing is, right, if Naomi does make it a title, who is Stephanie going to face then?
Yeah, that's literally what I just asked.
That's the...
Don't choose
like
Buck in
Io
there.
or Rhea or anyone.
I mean, I would do
Io probably. Right?
I would do Io.
Stephanie versus Io.
You have Stephanie win. You have Stephanie beat Io. But you know, if you put Io in there, it's gonna be an absolute banger with them two.
And they can actually have a match that has a real finish this time.
Yeah.
Instead of a no contest or a disqualification. Or a counter, I think the last one.
Obviously, it's a big if right now. It's just rumors. But if Jimmy and Naomi are having a baby, then congratulations to them. But in future, Big Jim, when your woman is champion, please proceed with caution. Thank you.
AK, wrap your fucking ding. Anyway, so
okay.
And if she's not pregnant and they told her, I don't know.
Anyway,
very weird. Like, you put the belt on her, then.
Why don't she plans on becoming?
It'd be very weird. You put the belt on her and then you don't use her. Like, that's not.
No, but
being
her,
a champion.
Her last tweet or Instagram video was her going flying off her scooter, and then randomly she gets pulled off the whole card. So yeah, people are like, "Oh no," but yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
So,
obviously, if they're having a baby, then congrats to them, you know.
So we have TNA news.
Oh yeah, we do.
Apparently, TNA is open to shifting to Wednesday nights to go head to head with AEW Dynamite.
And WWE are gonna help them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the sound of that.
And I already like the tweet that's underneath this one. It says, someone goes, I think they should just scrap War Games and just do TNA versus WWE. No, because then WWE will get put over in that whole fucking thing.
Maybe that's what they're going to do at Lockdown in TNA. I don't know.
So, TNA going up against AEW.
Well, what WWE want? WWE want TNA on a network that WWE programming is on. Because obviously that would be huge for TNA. But then the whole going up against AEW thing, I'm not going to lie, I'm not a huge AEW fan. But TNA going up against them with AEW's roster compared to TNA's roster is night and day.
Yeah, I think AEW would annihilate them, to be honest.
They would, but then WWE would send their guys over there to help the ratings.
Oh, NXT guys. Wow.
Nah, bro, they just put AJ Styles in every show.
Not a bad idea. I don't think we'd get them 1 million every week, but there we go.
You'd get them 1 million more times than Will Ospreay's got AEW 1 million.
Fuck Will. Anyway.
MJF too. So, by the way, MJF, right? Fuck MJF, by the way. Okay? That guy.
I like Kenny, but fuck Kenny.
Fuck MJF, man. I'm passing his contract and a Forbidden Door. Who's he think he is? You should have held that for longer.
To be fair, I think Hangman goaded them into it a bit. You know,
he did.
Just call him a coward. Call him a coward for that stuff and whatever. And then MJF's like, oh, I have to prove a point, but no, I don't think so. Yeah. I think Hangman.
See,
why you think Jazz beats him?
It's like it's too early for Hangman to lose, but this is why MJF should have held the contract longer, because I think MJF should have been the guy to take it off him.
Yeah, and unless like they protect MJF in defeat, I don't see why this is a good idea. Like
I don't
there has
know.
to
Yeah,
be
I think they
first
pulled the trigger too early
interference
on
or
this one.
something. I don't know.
I have a real question.
All right.
What the fuck is a lights out steel cage match?
Like unsanctioned, basically.
No.
Also, I'm not like bullying Will Ospreay here. I'm genuinely asking, why did he come out a few weeks ago, all emotional, saying he had all these injuries, and then he comes back literally like 2-3 weeks later, and he's in a steel cage match.
Been a month, but yeah. And the only thing I find weird about it is that he asked Tanahashi to be his partner when Tanahashi's knees are notoriously, And Tanahashi is going to be like, in his last year in wrestling, he's going to be like, oh, I have to do a high fly flow off the top of the cage. That's not a good idea, old man. Please don't do that.
That's not a good idea either. But if Will has legit injury issues and injury concerns, putting him in a steel cage match is also not wise on AEW's part.
Someone said that Darby Allin was the most healthy guy out of this whole team.
Probably is.
Yeah. I mean, Kenny's got
Man's
issues
climbed
with
a mountain, for God's sake.
diverticulitis. But then Ibushi's ankles don't exist anymore.
Ibushi didn't even know he was in the match.
He's an Ospreys beat the fuck up. I mean,
And somehow
Ibushi
Darby's
didn't even know he was in the
okay
match.
for once.
all right, Darby, you're gonna have to take most of the bumps in this fucking match. All right, you're gonna have to.
He probably will.
I was telling
Take
Radio
90%
earlier
of
though,
it.
if you put Will Ospreay in a steel cage, you know he's going to want to jump off the cage, and that's dangerous in itself if he has legit injury concerns.
Watch me do some flips and shit.
Well, luckily his missus is going to be on the same card, so hopefully she's backstage and she'll actually be like, please don't jump off the cage.
Yeah,
So
but
she'll
She'll come
not
out
be-
and drag him off. She'll be like, come on, fucker. I know what you're doing.
Last time she
don't
told
do
him
anything stupid. He just plays fly.
Last time he did that, though, she was over the phone, not in the building.
He still
She's
did it
gonna
though.
she's gonna fucking drag him out. And beat the
No,
crap.
seriously, in Gorilla before the match, he's going to go up to him and be like, please, do not do anything stupid, or you're in a doghouse for the rest of your life.
She's gonna come out like in a fucking
I actually
cage.
hope
I'm
they do
like,
that.
Wait,
Like,
what
comes
even
out
is
and be like,
it?
don't
A
jump.
10-man? Is it 8-man or 10-man?
Yeah,
8.
8 men.
I think it's 10.
Or no, 10.
No, wait, no,
10.
it's 10 because
They're gonna
put
because
10
got
men
Death Riders, Gabe Kid,
Ospreay,
There's
Darby,
Gabe Kid,
Omega.
Young Bucks, and then
Kenny,
They're gonna put 10 men in the cage.
Tanahashi, Darby,
Yeah.
In one
Ospreay,
ring, yeah.
and Ibushi.
If it's like anything
Yeah.
the cage match New Japan did, then that's fine.
Also-
If it's just a normal
also-
cage, it's going to be claustrophobic as shit.
Also, one thing.
I
Where
saw-
the hell has
We're
Kota
gonna make
Ibushi
Okada
been?
versus Strickland.
I saw on Twitter. Yeah, I saw on Twitter.
He came back
Kota Ibushi-
recently.
Yeah, I saw on Twitter, right? Ibushi didn't even know he was in the match.
Nope.
He was like,
He does
"Oh,
now.
it's happening."
He does now.
Okay.
He
He's
does
like,
now.
alright.
He's not gonna-
didn't know
he's
he
not
was
gonna
in the
turn it
match
down.
until the graphic.
He's not going to turn it down. Trust me. He's going to be like, okay.
I know
He'll
that,
probably
but
be- he'll
he
probably be like,
did not know he was in there. I find that funny
Uh,
because he was like, "Oh, it's happening."
Ibushi's
Okay.
crazy. Ibushi's crazy. He'll go in there and he'll
Do you think
fucking,
he'll have a do you think he'll bring the scooter to the steel cage?
I hope he brings a bicycle.
By the way, AEW, you need to protect Tony Storm at all costs.
I think she's
Okay.
going to beat Athena.
I think Athena's gonna beat her.
Just the fucking shit she says. Like, you gotta. What the fuck did she. She said some weird shit last night.
Hey, I'm gonna
we
give Tony
gotta wear
Khan
some kilts. We're going to
credit.
bareback you all the way to Glasgow. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
and
gonna
the
give Tony
person that
Khan
was
some
with her
credit
was like,
here.
what the fuck?
Forbidden Door looks stacked. To be fair,
It does.
Oh, yeah.
it looks like a very good card. It's gonna be a very long fucking show because there's about 92,000 matches on it, but the matches look good.
I can't
I
believe
wasn't-
MJF got played though.
I wasn't optimistic about how the card was going to be for it this year because of all the departures from New Japan this year, etc. But then, I know when I saw that, I think Nigel McGuinness will be Zack Sabre Jr.'s opponent for the IWGP World Heavyweight title, and that makes me feel warm and fuzzy in my tum. So that's
The only
I'm
thing
excited
is,
for, really.
I think personally, I think they pulled the trigger on MJF and Adam Page too early.
So do I.
That's the only gripe I have with it. They've done it too early. And obviously, if they're going to build to a rematch, then they need a creative way to get to a rematch.
Wait, what did they do too early?
Adam Page was MJF. He cashed in the contract. That's why he's having a world title match at Forbidden Door.
Yeah, I know. He got tricked into it.
Yeah, but I think they
But-
pulled the trigger with that too early.
I don't think he got tricked. I think that you just Hangman
Well,
was
he got
basically
outplayed or outsmarted, pretty much.
Well, Hangman was just insulted him, and when you play to MJF's insecurities and challenges insecurity, he will, scream and make an impulsive, rash decision, as he has done here. And then you
And
could see the
then-
regret on his face once he realised what happened afterwards a bit, and he's like, oh, fuck it, I've got to do it,
Then we had Cope and Christian hug.
Yes!
Finally!
CNC.
Now, how long until one of them turns again?
Ever. They're going to ride off into the sunset together.
You. I don't trust it.
I do.
I see the one thing. Obviously, I think a lot of people are going to feel this way. I'm looking at Cope right now, and I'm like, he could be in WWE as John Cena's final opponent, and he's there in a small arena fighting Stokely Hathaway. You know.
Yeah.
But Christian and Cope together again, that's cool.
Great to see here. Andrew
I
Christian.
mean, it's clear and obvious. It's obvious who's going to win the tag titles.
Me.
The year is 2025. The Hardys and the Dudley Boys are having a match in
Yep.
October. Now, Kofi and Christian wrestling
Yeah,
together.
it's
the same
wild
team
that
at
those
Forbidden
three
Door.
teams are still going out, are still a thing in 2025. That Hardys versus Dudley's match, though, I know it's not going to be a classic. I know it's not going to be like the old matches, but for nostalgic purposes, I am super excited to see that match.
I want them to.
They
what the
have
fuck?
to
Absolutely.
put a stipulation. They have to attach a stipulation to it, or it's just going to be really boring.
I think it's just going to be a tag title match, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but I'm saying they need a stipulation like a table match.
Ladders.
Or ladders
Maybe
match.
TNA will let Beth jump off a fucking ladder. Fuck you, Baltimore.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
But no, that's exciting, man. Edge and Christian, or Cope and Christian, or Copeland and Christian, or Beth is bitch and Christian, whatever. The Dudleys and the Hardys all wrestling in 2025 as teams is very cool. Very, very cool.
See, I wish we kind of lived in like this world where wrestling companies, every single one of them, just worked together. Because then we would have had John Cena going out, him versus Edge.
See, if AEW and WWE work together, though, would Edge be his final opponent? I don't know. Maybe they'd have like a dream match that Cena's never had as his final opponent.
I still think they're going to do that either way.
Who?
Now, if you want to do a real final opponent for John Cena,
Let's talk about John Cena's opponent in Kansas. Because that got announced.
Yep, AK Logan Paul.
And I saw so many people shit about it, and I don't know why.
It's a good match, though.
I'm more excited. I'm more excited to see what Logan's gonna do for a high spot. That's what I'm more excited for.
Now, listen, I understand. We all wanted AJ Styles versus John Cena in France. We all wanted it. Every single person wanted it. I get that.
We did.
But who's to say they're not going to have a match on a Raw or a SmackDown? Or who's to say AJ Cena isn't at Saturday night's main event? There must be a reason that match isn't happening in France. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
I
Logan
don't get
Paul
why-
with John Cena has been discussed for the last, year or two, whatever. He was discussed to be his body WrestleMania opponent at one point, and people shat all over that. And then they were like, okay, let's not do it at Mania. Now they're doing it at a B-level pay-per-view, and they're still shitting.
Yeah, you can't win either way,
Like, yeah.
to be honest.
That match was always going to happen during this retirement tour. Every single person knows that.
See, here's the problem: is wrestling fans, and I'm gonna say this as nicely as I can. We don't know our fucking ass from our elbow because it's like 1 minute we're cheering on something, and then the next minute we're hating on something, but then on the other side people are cheering for it or hating on it. It's like there's no clear winner in any of it.
What I think they should have done, realistically, was have AJ beat Dom, have him hold the title, and then have Cena beat him in France.
Oh, Dom's gonna be a double belt Dom.
Yeah, Dom's a man slut and a belt slut.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy, that is. Crazy.
No, we want to talk about a belt slot. I know just the person that we should talk about.
Shut up. Anyway, John Cena says that he is not selecting his final opponent.
Yeah, very simple.
He's leaving it in WWE's hands. That's going to be interesting. Because obviously Cena trusts them, but doesn't matter who they pick, everyone's going to shit on it.
Mm-hmm.
So he's leaving it in
So-
WWE's hands, right?
Haven't just got there.
All right, let's see. No.
That's why I think it might be AJ Styles. Because why would WWE not do that match in France if they don't have another planned match for them somewhere else?
Make it Drew.
Mm.
I think Drew's busy trying to kill Cody at the moment.
Actually, hold on. If WWE's picking the opponent, okay, we know exactly who it is. All right, go ahead, main event Jey Uso. Yeah, you're going to be John Cena's final opponent.
I should fire you just for saying that.
Oh, no, I'm thinking like WWE now. Yeah.
I should fire them too.
Yeah, that should be a perfect opponent.
You just brought something up. Why the fuck is Jey Uso in that Fatal 4-Way in Paris? I didn't watch it, so someone please explain to me why he's in the match.
I don't
Guess
know.
he made the save or some bullshit.
Yeah, he
Like,
just
Punk
made the
makes
save
sense.
for
I don't like it. Punk makes sense. I don't like it.
Knight
LA
makes
Knight
sense.
makes sense. I don't like it. Why the fuck's Jey there? I didn't watch it, so I don't know.
I guess Jay made the save, and Pierce was just like, I'm gonna hit him.
Why?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Obviously, sums
Just
up
leave it
really.
as a triple threat.
But then it's. I mean, I don't know who takes the pin in that match, so
LA Knight.
maybe.
Or CM Punk.
Nah, I would say Knight.
Well, I'm hoping it's Jey now.
Oh yeah, I bet you that's the reason he's in there.
Anyway, if we want to talk about people making the saves all the time, is Seth Rollins and his group seems to be always the ending to Raw every week, causing disqualification.
Which is getting
It's a bit
fucking
boring.
annoying.
Hey, you didn't even watch
Left
Raw.
in the Judgment Day.
Get a
Like,
bit-
Braun's group's making that same that DQ. Like, I really just don't get it.
I mean, I get it.
I mean, we
Doesn't mean I have to
can't really
like it.
bitch about it because we've seen that type of ending the exact same way before with the Judgment Day, where they would
That's
either
the
start
problem.
or end the show.
That's the problem, though. They're relying on it too much. They want to end the show with the heel group standing tall almost every single week. Eventually, we saw how that went with the Judgment Day. It got stale very quickly, and it didn't make for a good show in the end. If you want an overarching angle from start to finish, in terms of one show.
If you look at Raw, though, realistically, what else is there to finish the show?
I mean, yeah, but there's still more creative ways to go about it than just ending it the same way every single week.
Yeah, it's not the same way, though. CM Punk got a DQ 1 week, so he's not set to go all the time.
Yeah, I'm just saying the problem in general is DQs are ending Raw main events too often. Same Rollins is
I mean, they're
by far
gonna
the main issue with
they're gonna have this go all the way to flipping Mania.
Wait.
This kid, so.
Logan Paul's on SmackDown, right?
Yeah.
WWE, you gotta fix your fucking roster page, for fuck's sake.
And for all we know, he could be assigned to Raw, but they just put him wherever they see fit.
I'm gonna say, yeah, he's on Raw.
I mean, John
On the
Cena is
roster
technically
page.
assigned to SmackDown, so
But he's appearing
No, John
on
Cena's on
one.
SmackDown.
Yeah, but Cena's going to be appearing
That's what I
on
said.
one whole show. I just want to say this. I just want to say this. Our tribal chief will be on Raw Monday. Our tribal chief will be there to get his shoes back.
He's not gonna get the shoes back.
Well, it's clearly obvious they're leading to Bronson as Roman in France. And the last two times Roman's been there, he's gotten his shoes taken off him. So I'm going to assume Roman's going to be standing tall at the end of Monday Night Raw, or like end of his segment on the Raw with Bronson.
Yeah, but then he should win at Clash in Paris, and then he gets
Take the
his
shoes back.
shoes back. Yeah. Well, the way I see the finish going, I think Bronson's going to take his shoes off towards the finish, and then Roman's just going to spear him with socks on.
Roman's going to be like, I've had enough of you fucking taking my shoes. Fuck you.
Yes, pretty much.
Roman goes home every week, and his wife's like, where's your fucking shoes?
Here's my question: what's the importance of the shoes? Like, why is he taking his shoes?
He's using it as his own Ula Fala, basically.
Ula Fala.
Shula Fala, yeah. And he's the tribal thief.
And because Paul Heyman said the word Shula Fala on Raw, that means that is now WWE canon.
Yeah, if Paul Heyman says it, that means it's a thing.
Yeah, it's part of the canon.
I mean, Paul Heyman won Shula Fala 1 week. He won it. He's gone from wearing 2 titles around his neck to wearing the Shula Fala around his neck, Paul Heyman has.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
What a guy.
Those shoes cost a lot of money, just saying.
If he sells those shoes, he's made bank.
He's made bank. Bronson Reed will eat him alive.
By the way, I kind of put together a small list here of John Cena's possible final opponents, if you guys want to hear it.
Gunther's not on it. It's wrong.
No, Gunther's on it. No, Gunther's
going to tell John Cena, why the fuck did you fly to Boston, to face me when you have better things to do in your life or something like that?
Facts.
Do you have a movie to film or something?
Yeah, go on. Jesus.
So, one guy that I have on here is The Miz.
Oh.
No?
He's not that
Him
level
and Cena
anymore.
have history.
He's not at that level anymore. Sorry.
I know that this is no longer a possibility because he's hurt, but Kevin Owens.
Yeah, it's not happening now. Would have been a good candidate if he
It would have
would.
been fun, though. Would have been fun.
Drew McIntyre.
Yeah,
Now,
good
that's just
candidate.
bullying.
And that's the way Cena should go out, getting bullied.
Cena should
Styles.
get bullied. Styles, yeah, he's a good choice.
If we really want to bully him, Braun Breaker.
No, let's not do that.
Oh,
No, because Braun
We don't
would
want to kill
snap
him.
him in half, and that means we get no retirement
He would
speech until like
actually kill him.
SmackDown the week after.
Finn
He
Balor.
would kill him. Finn, meh.
I don't know. Sorry.
Has Finn and Cena ever had a match?
Yeah.
So,
I think Cena won, right?
don't know.
Well, yeah, and then I think Finn also might have
Hey,
beaten him.
I'm not
once.
gonna lie, right?
Ooh.
One of the biggest ones that we haven't seen this whole retirement tour that I thought we would have seen because there was huge history there. I don't know why the fuck they haven't done Seth for Cena. You talk about Cena and you talk about history. The whole Authority versus John Cena thing. It was literally built around Seth Rollins versus John Cena.
I actually have two that might actually involve a little bit more history with Cena. Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't gone that route either.
I would say because Rey's first match in WWE was Cena.
Oh.
And then Sheamus.
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 Him and Cena have history.
Barely.
I mean, they had like a bit of a rivalry on for a while.
Barely.
The one that I'm not. I know all of you are going to say no, but I think. I mean, I just want. I think it would tie everything together this whole year and the whole Cena career. I personally believe and think it should be The Rock.
Ooh.
If you think about it, right? Obviously, it's not going to be The Rock because he's a selfish, bald prick. But think about it. They have history. They were part of the two biggest main events in WrestleMania history, right? And then also, they would tie the whole heel turn stuff up if they did that. Obviously, they're not going to do that. But thinking storyline-wise, I think it should be The Rock.
I have an NXT one, William Regal.
He's not in NXT.
Does he?
Not
You're
anymore.
confusing him with Charlie
Uh,
Dempsey, who's his kid.
No, he's on the WWE page here.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
he works
but-
backstage.
Alright, hold on, I'm looking at it. No, I don't think he would
I'm
come
gonna
out.
legit the
I
top
don't think
three
he-
choice.
I know this
the
guy
top
wouldn't
three
come out of
choices.
retirement.
What?
I know this guy won't come out of retirement in order to have it, but Batista?
No. Batista's like a stick
No.
these days, man. Yeah,
I know.
he ain't got
Yeah,
muscles anymore.
Yeah, you want
I'm
to
not-
give
I'm
him
just-
4 months to pile on muscle. Do you know how long that's going to take?
For him, probably.
He legit has no muscles at all. He's legit a stick. And he's old.
Still one of my all-time favorites.
Hey, I mean, could have been Kurt Angle, but he's retired.
Ooh, now that. John Cena's first and last match.
I just hope John Cena gets a better retirement match than Kurt Angle did.
See, here's why I'm scared. Because
Battle
you could put any... Oh, no.
What?
I mean, you can put anyone in that spot as John Cena's final opponent, but it's got to be big. Like you can't have his final match be like. I mean, you could do a passing of the because even then that would be like a passing of the torch kind of.
The top three, I think it should be, just me. It should either be The Rock, it should either be AJ Styles or it should either be Seth Rollins. That's what I think.
I mean, the Rock one makes sense.
I mean, Seth makes sense too, if you think about it. I mean, not as a final match, but like as a match at least, yes. The Hulk as a final match makes sense.
Well, I mean, if
I
Cena
mean-
wasn't shackled to potentially being Brock Lesnar opponent in September and October, then maybe I'd think differently. I don't know.
I mean, they could have just done Brock Lesnar as a final opponent, to be honest.
They
But
still might. Who's to
How
say they're
they-
going to have only one match?
yeah, true. I mean, yeah.
This is the way
I
I
don't
see
like
it
the
doing
whole-
it in Australia, and then they'll do it.
Well, I
wherever
think
else they can.
Cena is going to be. I think Cena's going to be in War Games. I think he wants to do War Games because he's never done it.
Having seen it in workers would be pretty good.
Yeah, it's a relatively new concept in WWE, so yes.
Yeah, I think he's going to want to do that before he retires. That's something he's going to want to do. So Survivor Series is out of the question for a singles match anyway, because he'll be in a cage with a lot of people that's trying to kill him.
But wait, what would the War Games like? It would be Team Cena versus Team.
Yeah, this
What,
is what I
Team
think. You could either do Team Cena versus Team Brock, or you could do Team Cena versus Team Seth. You could have Cena and a team try and save the WWE from Seth and his people.
And knowing Cena's team, it'd be Cena, Cody, Jey Uso, people like that.
No, it has to be
I think
Cena,
it'd be-
Punk,
I think it would
Knight,
be
and
Cena,
Cody,
Punk, Cody. Cena, Punk, Cody, Roman.
I'd put AJ Styles in there
Knight.
too. Cena, Cody, Punk, AJ, and someone else.
I'd
Well, I
say
mean, if you're doing the
It's like-
set,
Roman.
Four.
Roman, probably, right?
Well, hold on. I'm just kind of thinking because if you're doing the set thing, who's Seth would,
Well, you
fucking
put Drew
right now would
McIntyre and
be-
Logan. You put Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul on that team.
And then we have Seth, Braun, and Breed.
Yeah, Seth and Bron. B&B
Seth-
security.
Seth, Bron, and Logan and Drew. What I would do.
Fucking
you could have
B&B
Cena,
security.
You could have Cena, Punk, Cody, AJ, and Randy.
Mm.
Like you could have Cena, literally all the people Cena beat, and then AJ.
I mean, watch there be a guy that we're missing that we're just not pointing out that Cena's like, oh, we gotta.
Or Seth could just have Brock Lesnar be on his team.
That's just scary.
Well, wait, well, hold on. And,
Brock Lesnar in the War Games, that is scary.
all right, hold on. I kind of have another fucked up thing. So, do you go? I mean, with Cena's last match, do you go big or do you go
Well, you have
passing
to
the
go big.
torch?
You have to go big. But you're,
Well, I mean, if
when
it's
you say
Gunther,
passing the
right?
torch, you just mean Roman Reigns.
No,
That's not-
Cena's
that's
already
not passing it.
beaten. No, I mean, Roman's already beaten
no,
Cena
I'm
twice.
not talking about Roman Reigns. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about like
The fact I
another
know it's meant to be
talent.
like, shocking.
You already passed the torch to Cody at SummerSlam. Done.
Mm,
I think Cena should lose his last match.
I
really?
think he will.
Well, if that's the case, okay, Dominic, come here.
No.
But I think he should. I mean, the thing is
Oh my
John
God,
Cena.
that's great.
John Cena will be that guy that's like, yeah, I'm gonna lose my last match.
You want to see the
Oh, yeah,
wrestling
this is-
community catch fire? You make Dominic beat
But the
Cena in his
thing
last
is-
match.
The thing is WWE gonna overrule him and basically force him to win his last match?
Yeah, but I feel like
Oh.
if radio, your suggestion is strange because to me that's
Oh
not
my
an Austin
fucking
Fury
God,
situation
wait.
waiting to happen.
Wait. Oh my fuck! We forgot the biggest name out of them all.
What?
There we go. It's not that.
El Grande Americano.
Fuck off.
Oh, God. Which one? There's about 4 of them.
Fuck off.
The real one. The fucking one
Pete
that we
Dunne
know
one.
and love. Not this fake
Dunne
ass
one.
tall guy who's acting like he's fucking old guy. I know that
Wait,
bullshit.
there's like 4 of them.
No, we're
Gibble.
talking about the main one, the one that's out that we're missing.
Well, which one's the main one? 'Cause
Chad.
we've seen all of them
Gibble.
recently.
Chad Gable.
Gibble.
It's not
Oh,
Chad,
Brother
you
Marcano
cocksucker.
It's Chad.
We know the tall one's Ludwig. Okay.
No, it isn't.
No, it's not.
That's not Ludwig.
Peyton, I'm gonna
That's not.
beat you.
That's not Ludwig. That's not Ludwig. It's not Pete Dunne. It's not Tyler Bates. It's not anyone else.
I want to talk
That's
about
not
this.
Brandon
By
Marcano.
the way,
He's an
I just
entity
wanna-
with
there was
powers that can spawn
there was some
multiple of
news
himself.
that came out today about John Cena's final match, right? People are complaining that it's going to be on Saturday night's main event, but WWE apparently wanted it on the 27th of December, but they can't have that apparently because Peacock has like a
NFL game.
problem or something.
And NBC apparently wants to schedule an NFL game for that date.
An NFL game, yeah, not a basketball game. Sorry. So yeah, they're going to have that on. So it would have to be on Saturday night's main event on the 13th. Because NBCU has an NFL Saturday night primetime game scheduled for the 27th of December. That is a Peacock exclusive. So there's legit no other option than the 13th on Saturday night's main event. But, you know, you try and explain that to people, they're like, shut up. You know, shut up.
End of the day, TV networks have got to do what they got to do to make money. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Wait,
the
John
TV
Cena
network
hasn't
more
faced
than
Ron
WWE.
Killings.
Oh yeah, you seen that he's gone back to like comedy artists now.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I
They
talked
make
about
up
this
your
last
mind.
week. I've already said what I needed to say on this. I said it last week.
I didn't watch last week, so I don't
No,
know
you
what
need
you
to say
said.
it again. Say it again.
I can't be asked.
Fair enough. Things got announced for SmackDown, by the way. Drew McIntyre is going to explain why he kicked Cody Rhodes' face through a table.
Because it was the WWE Championship. There we go.
Yeah,
done.
because he went for WWE. Yeah, I was just saying. Oh, you gotta fucking complicate.
Hey, Nick Aldis
like a
said
genius to figure that out.
he's going to address his attack, okay? So, and then you've got Alexa Bliss as Piper Niven. Okay. Then you've got DIY vs Street Profits, which will be a good match, but we've seen it about 1 million times in the last like month. And then you got Mellow Dope Miz vs Fraxium.
No.
Where Mellow is going to turn on the Miz. And this is going to be the start of the push for Mellow. Because a Mellow push is coming. I'm telling you. You don't have to believe me, but it's coming. It's coming.
Sure it is.
Better happen.
It is. It's coming. They've already teased it, man. And Triple H also wants to push him.
Mm.
But in order to push him, he has to turn on the Miz. You know?
Yeah, then the first match he has is with the Miz. Has to beat the Miz, and then
Yeah, but
the
it's easy to
and
win.
then the Miz, and 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 then the Miz.
No, and then he wins the Rumble.
What's wrong with the Miz?
He's not winning the Royal
What's
Rumble.
wrong with the
Sammy's
Miz?
Sami
I
Zayn
mean,
is
yeah,
not winning the goddamn Royal Rumble.
It's in
Yeah,
Saudi
he's-
radio.
What is?
And they're literally telling the story that
The
he wants
Royal
to be world
Rumble's in
heavyweight champion.
Saudi.
And they're already telling the story he wants to be world heavyweight champion. So
The Royal Rumble's in Saudi. Sammy's obviously winning it.
Nah.
yeah,
Who else is winning it? In Saudi, of all places.
the Great
Oh, yeah.
Khali.
Don't
He's
give them
champion.
ideas. Yeah, well, they've had the Royal Rumble match for the title before.
Yeah, that's just Triple H was holding it. Or maybe not. No,
Triple
he
H
wanted
won
it.
it, yeah.
He wanted it off Roman. That's the only reason he did it. So he could make him face 29 other guys.
Triple H was number 30.
Lazy prick.
Bold bitch.
Okay.
Have you noticed, right? All the bald people in wrestling are either pricks, lazy, the dickheads.
Yeah, Triple H worked
fraud.
way harder when he had hair.
Well, did The Rock do the same, or?
Yeah, pretty much. Worked harder
Yeah,
when he had
yeah.
hair. Then he was going bald,
When he
went to
had hair.
Hollywood, and he was like,
So what you're saying is, if you ever become a wrestler, don't become bald.
I mean, the only
Unless
bald
you're
wrestler I
Stone
ever worked
Cold.
hard was Stone Cold Steve Austin.
You know, I was just say something.
I mean, look at Ricochet. He's bald. He
Stone
ain't,
Cold
he
got
ain't
killed by
done
a
anything.
fucking car.
Breaker ain't bald.
But Ricochet, yeah, he's bald and he ain't done
Ah,
shit.
fuck him.
Yeah, he's just bald. That's just his gimmick.
I'm still waiting for him to return to WWE TV because remember when he got injured and obviously his contract didn't get renewed, they legit put a tweet out saying Ricochet will be out of action for an undisclosed amount of time.
Hey,
So-
AEW
By that,
ratings drop.
and by that, I mean 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, Dynamite got 690 views. It's gone
I
down.
thought they had a decent show. What the fuck?
Crowd sucked ass though. Something about Cincinnati, Ohio is just a bad place to have wrestling.
It's
Yeah.
a small arena from what I saw. Very small arena. Looked like a TNA Impact Zone.
Even that looked bigger.
Yeah, it actually did, to be fair.
It was in the Universal
Right,
Studios set, the Impact Zone. So
I mean, AEW needs to start running more big arenas for their weekly shows.
Dynamite's in a Hydro this week. So
Okay. But it's in the
That's a
UK,
bigger-
so
biggish arena.
they're gonna make noise.
and then yeah, Scotland, noisy place. England, Sunday, where they got Forbidden Door, noisy place.
And then they'll go back to America, and you'll be like, oh, what the fuck?
Silence.
I
Like,
think
and then,
all
like,
wrestling should be outside.
and then
You know what?
AEW
They
like,
should-
can we work in England every week?
all wrestling should be outside America, and then they should do like a US tour once a year.
Oh yeah.
Like they do for the UK.
And then they'll be like, oh, now we're not ungrateful. We get wrestling now, whenever we get it, like we do.
And we get it at a normal time.
Exactly. I'm so selfish. I want that. Just tour the UK
Hey,
for
this-
11
this-
months of the year, and then do 1 month in the USA.
This whole
Okay.
podcast is turned on shitting on American fans. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Well, we can shit on another American here. Because I know we
I
said we weren't gonna. I know we said we weren't gonna bring it up, but I'm gonna bring it up anyway. Because it is a topic that's been talked about. So TMZ is releasing a documentary, I guess, about Hulk Hogan passing. And in that, not only does it feature Charlotte, Mark Henry, and Goldberg, it also features Vince McMahon. And wrestling fans have been saying how he looks like shit. I want to give an opinion on this. He looks like a skunk with the hair because he has white hair in the middle.
Everyone was
fucking
saying his
black on the
face. Everyone was saying his face looks weird. I'm like, his face looks exactly the same as the last time I saw him.
And by the way, like, obviously we're not going to talk about Vince for too long here because obviously fuck him. But, you know, pretty much that whole thing, it was pretty much Vince. That the one comment that people got of it was he was upset that he wasn't allowed to be there for the 10 bell salute for Hogan. And
He was never
it's
going
like,
to be there.
Yeah, I was like, you were, yeah, like,
You made
It's
your
right.
you made that bed yourself, Vince. You might as well lie in it. You know, you're the reason you weren't invited. Okay.
but there was a
They were going
there was
to
there was a
bring Vince
comment.
back, put him on TV for a 10 bell salute. Nah, mate, that wouldn't go down well.
Now, there was two things that I got from this. Was one, there was a comment underneath, and someone was like, "Oh, Vince should show up for John Cena's final match," and I was like, "No."
Don't see any reason for that at all.
Backstage or out in the parking lot.
The only
maybe?
reason Vince McMahon
Doesn't
would
matter,
be
he
in
shouldn't
the
be there.
building.
He shouldn't be
The
there
only
at all,
reason he'd be there
period.
if John Cena asks him to be there.
The second thing I just found now was I guess JR, little JR, did his podcast, and he said that Vince looked horrible. He thought he looked tired, withdrawn, and it had him concerned.
JR talking about people looking tired.
JR, I love you, but you're not looking too
JR talking
fucking
about
good there
people
either
looking
sometimes.
tired, yeah.
They always looked tired for about 3 years.
Yeah, he can't talk.
I don't know what to tell you.
Vince has looked
Why
tired
is,
for
why is
about
he
10
still
years.
commentating? Why is he still commentating? Should have retired about 50 years ago.
Huh?
JR, why is he still a commentator, man? You know? He's going to be at Forbidden Door.
Oh, yeah.
He'll probably commentate on the main event.
Why?
But-
Why is he still doing commentary?
I don't know, Tony, what the fuck's your problem? Why are you still here in this game? Just
Yeah, the guy
His
recently
contract
just had
ends.
cancer in his arsehole. I can't make him sit down.
I don't know, man. JR talking about people looking tired. That's probably the funniest shit I've heard all week. But Vince, though, the only way Vince would even be in the building for the John Cena farewell match is if John Cena asked for him to be there. Because they are still friends.
Rightly or wrongly, yeah, they are.
wait.
Cena and Vince still are friends, so
Wait, no, they were out there for his 10 bells. So, wait, hold on, now I'm confused.
who?
Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch, Paul Heyman, and the New Day refused to be a part of WWE's 10 bell salute to Hulk Hogan. Weren't they out there?
They might have been on Raw, but no.
Yo, are you reading a headline that someone's trying to get clicks for?
Nah, but
Well, I mean, you are, because they made that headline to try and get clicks, to get people to click on it, because it's a no headline, but they know if they used it as a title, people will click on it.
alright, I want to go back to Gunther being an asshole. So, Gunther, what's your problem? The guy drove 9 hours.
Roman Reigns wasn't there, though.
Oh.
Yeah, Liam, why is Gunther being an arsehole? You're the
Yeah,
Gunther
let's
fan.
just,
Why is he being an arsehole to a fan?
well,
He was like,
alright,
I don't know.
hold on, we
Don't
got
be
one
mean to
last.
this.
Hold on, we got one last thing about someone.
If
being an
you
asshole.
got an issue with Gunther, just take it up with him, mate. It's not. I just dare you to say it to his face. That's all I can say.
You don't want to be involved.
It's none of my business what happens to you
I guess we can call this the stupid thing that I found for wrestling, but this was the stupid thing that I found. Apparently, Seth Rollins was on. Speaking of assholes, Seth Rollins was on Good Morning Football in the U.S. and apparently he ripped his pants
Yeah, he did.
during the commercial
Oh, who
break.
cares?
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, I saw that.
I thought it was funny.
I saw that tweet this morning. Like, just like
He ripped his pants.
Who cares though?
ripped
honestly.
his fucking
He's gotta make it.
pants.
I want to see him turn it into one of his entrance wardrobes. I think it looked cool.
Christ.
All he's missing is the
He can rip
Michaels
it off.
assless chaps look. That's all he's missing.
But
Now that happened.
yeah, there's no John Cena tomorrow on SmackDown.
In Boston, though, that's what's fun.
Yeah, but you can't work every show on radio.
There's a reason he's not going to be on SmackDown in Boston. It's going to be on Saturday night's main event in Boston.
And I've already told you, he's probably going to be in a restaurant telling a waiter he can't see him or something. You know?
It isn't so funny when the other person says it, is it? No, isn't it?
Yeah, Cena's like, you can't see me.
Yeah, because
Cena's like, I can't see you, waiter.
What's so funny when the shoe's on the other foot?
Cena like takes his shoes off. He's like, yeah, They don't even fit, mate.
Put that on your foot. It won't fit.
I love John Cena. What a guy.
Enjoy him now, because soon.
Oh no, here's the thing. He's retiring from in-ring competition. Everyone's making this a big deal. He's still going to be in WWE. He's going to wrestle again.
But he won't be in the ring.
And I have a.
Well, yeah, he will be in the
proposition.
ring. He'll be cutting promos.
And then I have a proposition to make. You just remove Adam Pearce from the Raw General Manager's role and you put Cena in.
Mm-hmm.
John Cena said the hat, and the shirt will go away. And the next time we see him, we'll be in a
General Manager.
So put him as
Raw
GM
or
then,
SmackDown?
yes, because he'll be in a suit.
Liam, you're a fucking genius.
Thank you. I know.
I like that.
I know. Thank you.
Yeah, but you know what would happen? You know what would happen if John Cena was GM? Someone would try and get in a match with him.
It could be like that Stone Cold stipulation where he's not allowed to hit someone unless he's physically provoked.
I mean, he can hit people. He just said he's not going to wrestle again. You know, he can slap someone.
If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, back in the day, Stone Cold was the GM with Eric Bischoff for Raw, and the stipulation was he couldn't stun someone unless he was physically provoked. And I remember Jericho and him were celebrating, and Jericho just patted him on the back. Stone Cold fucking turned around, stunned. Was like, "You
One
son
more
of a
thing about John Cena, right? John Cena said he is to witness the fans crowd for the first time, because obviously that's been like said as one of the best crowds ever. So he's excited to feel that atmosphere and actually make a decision himself whether it's the best crowd he's ever been in front of. Also, would they have Brock Lesnar fly to France just to have Logan Paul beat John Cena?
Yes. This is WWE we're talking about.
yeah."
I mean, they did have fucking AJ Styles fly to Australia to cost someone a match, didn't they?
That's just
Listen,
because AJ Styles was in his
every,
page of
every,
the year.
every time there's a Clash pay-per-view, there's always a screw job.
No, they legit had AJ fly to Australia to was it LA Knight?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was before Mania in the Chamber, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, they had him fly all the way over and fuck.
Again,
Just
I told
to
you because he was in his page of the
so.
year. Hated everyone that year.
So, you know, don't be shocked if we see Brock Lesnar in France.
I won't be.
Good.
All right. Last dumb thing before we get out of here. Apparently, CM Punk appeared in Danhausen's vlog, and he was gifted a new shirt. And it was pretty much Danhausen on there twice, but with Bret Hart and
Jesus Christ.
AJ Lee. And Punk pretty much says, "I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble if I wear this on TV." And Danhausen said, "I brought you a gift because you finally main evented Monday Night WrestleMania or WrestleMania."
What the fuck?
Monday Night
Give you a
WrestleMania.
t-shirt because you finally main evented Wrestling Mania.
What?
It's Danhausen's like
It's not with that album, bro.
Danhausen's in his own head. He's like, I'm gonna main event Monday Night WrestleMania one day.
Danhausen is proud of Pepsi Field.
Now, the reason I brought that up is because I just imagined a dream match: Danhausen versus Mr. Iguana.
Danhausen's a free agent, isn't he?
No. Oh wait,
I'm
is
not
he?
suggesting you will be cast.
Was he not?
I swear he left AEW.
Did he? Hold on.
Verify this.
Oh, his contract is coming up.
His contract. I think he's gone yet.
Yes, Danhausen's contract with AEW has reportedly expired in July. It's unlikely he will be returning.
He's still on their roster page. That's fine. AW, you gotta update your shit too. Jesus Christ, these fucking roster page people.
Everyone of
We're still live, damn it.
the shit, man.
Yes.
Their shit sometimes.
No.
Said sometimes.
No. So sorry.
All right, well,
So pause that
that's all
shit.
we got.
So, guys, everything we spoke about tonight, right? The one thing me and Radio want you guys to take away from this stream is that exclusive we gave you at the start of the show, that John Cena's last opponent will be Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. Good old Mickey Mouse.
Yep.
And Liam will be front
All
hill.
right. All
I did
right.
agree.
So I got this last little read here.
I wasn't there for that.
Liam would
Wasn't there for that conversation.
Liam wants to punch me right now.
Well, you're here now.
Right, I want to punch you.
Yes, you do.
You're damn right, I will punch you.
Anyway,
I will punch you.
here. Anyway, here's the final read for the show. Make sure you folks check out all the other awesome streams that Wrestle Arc has done by liking and subscribing to the Wrestle Arc Podcast, where we go live every Thursday at 6:15 p.m. Eastern Time right here on YouTube. Make sure you folks check out, because they are affiliated with the BW Radio Network, make sure you folks check out all the other streams that we do, whether it's on Twitch or on StationEd, which, by the way, Peyton, I saw you're now streaming on StationEd. Way to go there, buddy.
Thank you.
Dickhead. Yeah, fuck you. Anyway, so make sure you check that all out. Make sure you guys check out our Twitters. Make sure you guys check out all of our social media, and that way you guys can figure out when we stream and when we don't. Liam, what do you do? He's wacky. You guys gotta love him for that. He's wacky.
Oh no, he's just waiting for this team to end so he can shout us for the Mickey Mouse thing.
Oh God.
All right, time to end it. See you later. Come on, I want to hear me.
We'll see you next week for Forbidden Door predictions.
Next week is predictions for Forbidden Door. Because obviously Forbidden Door is next weekend. Liam will be in the building next weekend. Rahul will also be in the building next weekend. In England, in London, England. In the O2. He's in the O2.
And remember, guys, always do the best in life. See you guys next time.